Welcome to another daily Japanese study video where we study Japanese every single day and I bring you and Twitch along for the ride. Today, we are going to be doing two NHK Web Easy articles. We'll be doing a little bit of review to start things off with Tofugu here to do just go back through some of it because not all of it we're going to see every day while doing our studies. So it's good to look at some of this stuff again, just to try to make sure it stays in the brain. Also, I just realized I didn't check Anki. So depending on time, we might do Anki in this video, or we might do Anki as its own thing later. So we'll see where we get to with that. Well, let's start with review of the conditional ba. So this makes it so that the verbs are like if, right? So the suffix ba puts verbs into the conditional form. In other words, it adds an if to a sentence. So conjugating verbs to take ba, and what does a conditional even frickin' mean? If I recall correctly, this one is like eba, right? So you just go into the sound and add ba, right? So the basics, it's a suffix that adds a conditional meaning to verbs. In other words, and ba to adds like an if meaning, like that they put in quotes. They're not saying it does do that. It's like, it's like. Welcome back, sweets. We are now recording the video for Japanese study. There are actually a few different conditional forms in Japanese, including tara and to. Each of these means something like if, but they're different from each other. But tends to be a bit more formal and used in written Japanese compared to tara. So since I mostly care about doing spoken Japanese, because reading's great, reading's wonderful, but I want to be able to talk to people. Because that's what I like to use language for. Hara will apparently be more of my jam, but it could be mostly context based. To is even more restricted, so that's okay. If, get it? Because we're talking about ifs. You're here to read about ba, you're in the right place. Well, good, because that's what I clicked on. So godans, we take them, we add yes, form. So, tatsu becomes tatte. Kiku becomes kikke. Yogu becomes yoge. Shinu becomes shine. And then ba on there. Taberu, tabereba. Kuru, kureba. Suru, sureba. If I recall, Fenwick pointed out a while back that this is probably the easiest of the different conjugations to remember because it's always sound ba for all of these. So, and it is, okiru, okireba, taberu, tabereba, kuru. So like these are the quote unquote irregulars down here. And notice they're not irregular in this case. Kuru, kureba. Suru, sureba. So it's still taking that end sound and going ba. So ru becomes reba, ru becomes reba, mu becomes meba, bu becomes beba. So yasumu, yasu meba, manabu, manu beba, manabeba, manabeba. That sounds like a freaking minion. Oh no, I don't like it. Okay. So what does this even mean? So, 時間があれば. So, 時間があれば空気を作るよ. So, 時間があれば空気を作れよ. So I rushed the u there, so it almost sounded like an 作るよ. So, time, if time. That's essentially all this is if time, cookie make. That's it. そう、時間があれば、クッキーを作るよ。Okay. So that's pretty good. But we can use it for other things. So now we have, beyond just using it as that conditional if there, general truths. Okay. 3にをかければ6になる. Okay. So if you do this, it's this. This is still pretty much if. Fun fact for fans of English grammar, this use is the equivalent of the English zero conditional. Never heard that. I've taken many an English class. I've never heard of a zero conditional. That's fun. Okay. お金があれば何でもできる. When you have money, you're able to anything. Yeah, okay. 何でも is anything. I'm pretty sure we have that. But let's just double check. It's always good to add things. 何でも. It's the worst thing that... Oh, no, we don't. Okay. Let's just verify that I'm doing this properly. 何でも. God dang it. Okay. It might not pop up that way. Anything, whatever. Nani? Anything, whatever. So yeah, anything. Nani demo. Okay, good. So anything. Anything at all. Good. So let's go back to this. お金が, so お金, money, があれば, so あれば is ある, to exist, put into the れば form to mean if money exists. So if you have money, 何でも. Actually, it might be 何でも. Yeah, 何でも. 何でもできる. できる is する in the able to do form. I forget the actual name of it, but it allows you to do the thing. Okay. Ba for habits. Sapporo ni ikeba. No. What? Soup curry. Oh, soup curry o taberu. So whenever I go to this, okay, so for habits, if I go to Sapporo, I'm going to eat that soup curry. Or if you're a big Terrace House fan, you might say, 時間があれば、いつもテラスハウスを見てます. So if there is time, always terrace house watching. I'm always watching Terrace House if there's time. So whenever I have time, I always watch Terrace House, which I'm assuming is a show that people know about. Okay. Yeah, all of these can still be very much if, right? In more old-fashioned Japanese, it's common to add mono de to the end of the second part of the sentence. Okay, so I might see this stuff over here if it's like written old style. Ba for the future. Okay. So far we've seen how ba form can be used to talk about things that are definitely true in the past and present. But what if we wanted to talk about things we're not sure about? In Japanese, we can still use this form. We add words like moshi, daro, desho, kamoshirenai, which we've seen all of these at this point, to make it clear we're not 100% sure. For English grammar fans, this is the equivalent of another thing you've never heard of. もし雨が降れば、the trip. I know this one. This is far foot, and this is like trip excursion, but I don't know it. I forget the pronunciation, but I recognize it, so that's already a better step. Wa, oh, middle stop. Ni naru. Okay, I don't know this. Let's look this up. Interruption. Chushi. Like juicy, but not. Okay. Chushi. Well, let's add chushi in there. Chushi. I spelt it right? Okay. Chushi. There we go. Chushi. I should have known the pronunciation because it is just the way that these things are normally pronounced, and that's okay. Interruption. I did it. I almost spelled a word correctly. My dad would be proud. He was alive. Okay. Discontinuance? Nope, I'm not writing that. That's not even a real word. Get out of here. Suspension. Okay, interruption, suspension. We got a bit more here. Cancellation. Sure. Cancellation. Add. Chushi. Okay. Okay. So, もし雨が降れば、excursion は中止になる. Okay. And then they're adding in かもしれない here, which is our probably. So they're saying, if rain falls, the excursion will be canceled probably. Okay, hypothetical situations, sure. Bought in questions. Well, let's do this one. We can use this form in combination with the question mark. Sorry, I turned into a robot there. We can use this form in combination with the question particle ka, or a question word plus the particle kana, I wonder, to make questions. Okay. No. Kuri o nomeba masu. Okay. And then どこに行けば soup curry. Why is this person so big on soup curry? What is going on here? I actually have to open the window soon because it's warm today. So that means the air conditioner's on, which means I'm cold. Unfortunately. So, where go soup curry eat? 食べられるなんかな? 食べられるかな? Okay, so I'm also learning another thing here. Kana. I wonder. Kana. Okay. Kana. Oh, thank you. Kana. Then we'll go end of idea. At end of idea /sentence. Because I want to make sure it's not just saying at the end of a sentence, because I guarantee you can throw this in the middle of something. So adds the meaning of the prior idea. Okay. So then let's put a dumb example of that inside of here. But let's use their example, but we're gonna make it our own. Okay, we're gonna change it so completely. It's basically gonna be unrecognizable, right? Ikeba pizza o ta berare taberareru kana? Yeah. Okay, there we go. どこに行けばピッツァを食べられるかな? Wonderful. Good. Completely different example than what they're using, okay? Like, we've completely changed that sentence. All right, well, that was good review of B. And these are carrots. So, let's see here. Tokushima-ken, 甘くて美味しい春人参. So in Tokushima Prefecture, which I don't remember where that is, if we know, we've seen it before. Tokushima. Tokushima. I'm imagining it's down here. Yes, Tokushima, right here. So here's Tokushima Prefecture, right here. So that's what we're talking about. And they're saying, sweet, delicious spring carrots. All right, fair enough. I do like carrots. I like them. Hara ni toreru ninjin wa haru ninjin to yobarete masu. Okay. Summer picked carrots. As for summer picked carrots, summer. Spring picked carrots. Spring carrots. Call yo. What is this yo here? Yobarete-masu. I'm forgetting you. Yobareru? Sure, let's throw it in there. I know we've seen this one, but it is not coming to my brain. To be called out, to be called, to be referred to as. Okay. So, spring picked carrots referred to as spring carrots. Thank you for this sentence. Thank you. All right. Let's throw it into DeepL here. Carrots harvested in spring are called spring carrots. This annoys me that it puts the quotes on half, but not the other half. Anyways, okay, so 春人参は皮が薄くて甘くて美味しいです。Yeah. Okay, so 皮薄くて. What is 薄くて here? Here, let's just grab this little bit and deeple the little bit right here. Okay. Thin. Thin? Usui is thin? Usui. Did I not know thin? Okay, see, this is what I thought. Hosoi. But oh, of course. Of course there's multiple ways of saying the word thin. Of course there is. Duh. Okay. Usui. Thin. So like, okay. Okay. So, as for spring carrots, their skin is thin and they're sweet and delicious. 徳島県は春人参が日本で一番たくさん取れます。Okay, so the number one place that harvests spring carrots is Tokushima Ken. Noka no hito. Noka. Is that like Noljo? Which is because isn't Noljo farm? Is this the same? No, I don't know. We'll see. Noka no hito wa ima ga totemo isogashi kisetsu desu. Okay. So this is the only bit that I'm not sure of. So let's do this. Let's add another one here. Paste. Oh, it's the farmer. The farmer's family can also be a farmhouse. Makes sense. Noka. Noka. Okay. Noka no hito wa ima ga totemo isogashii kisetsu desu. Okay. So, kisetsu was season, right? So, as for farmers, right now is a very busy season. What we're getting here. This is a very busy season for farmers. Nice. Good, 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 good. Okay. Ninchin o mizu de aratte. Good. 同じ大きさに分けて箱に入れてました。Okay. So they're saying they wash them with water and put them in a big and put all the same ones in a big container? Am I translating this right? That seems odd to bother to specify, but then again, this is a very fluff article. They were washing characters with water, dividing them into equal-sized pieces, and putting them in boxes. Okay, yeah. Okay, so equal-sized is what this is saying. Okay, so okisa is size in this case. So same-sized ones are being put in boxes, assumably together. Okay. 農家の人はとても甘いので、生で食べてもおいしい。おいしいし。おいしいし。し。Katakana, which means that I'm going to pronounce it wrong, like regardless. So, shoes mo ii to omoimasu, they said. Okay. Let's grab just what the farmer person is saying here and throw this in. It's very sweet, so it's good to eat raw or juice. Oh! Oh, there's Dakuten on there! Juice! I feel stupid for not noticing those. I literally was like, juice, whatever. Juice mo ii to omoimasu. Okay. Gotcha. And also, wait a second. That means this, I didn't realize that meant raw in this situation. Nama? Nama. Okay, well, let's throw that in here too. Are we really getting this many words from this? Wow. Okay. So, nama here can be raw, uncooked, fresh, natural, unedited, unprocessed, unprotected sex, raw, quickly, colloquially, some would say bareback. Okay. Live, not recorded, inexperienced, impudent, sauciness, ooh, unpasteurized beer, draft beer. See, Nama Biru, I knew. But I didn't realize that it was used for this. So it's okay. So Namade. Wow. We actually got a strangely large amount here. That's kind of cool. Look at that. This looked like a tiny fluff article, which it is, but we're actually getting a decent amount from this. So let's get the ad up here and let's start adding in. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised how many tabs we have here for this little article. So we already added in non-demo from the other one and there as well. So now we have our yobareru. So let's pull that up so we can get all the little meanings in there. Yobareru dash, oops, space dash and a space. Yobareru. Okay. And let's get it in there. To be called out, as in the passive form of yobu, or it can be an intransitive ichidan verb that is to be called. Let's put to be called first here. To be called, to be invited, to be called out. Okay, cool. So we got this from the sentence carrots harvested in spring, called spring carrots. So that was what yobareru came from. All right, thank you, thank you. We got another thin. Now it's the thin of an object, or pale faint. So this is okay. I like how we have hosoi, thin, slender, fine, can mean unlucky. And then usui, thin, pale, light, faint, watery, thin, diluted, weak, little, slim, small, sparse, patchy, scattered. Yeah, it could be translated as any of those. Oh, well, context, of course, but usui. It's crazy when you find a word that's just like, yeah, how have you not heard this? Usui. Okay. Then I'll put the of an object. But I will say of an object does not make any sense to me here. Pale, faint, watery, diluted, weak taste. And I will leave it at that. That's enough. That's enough in there. And noka. This one's fun. It's actually real fun to me. Okay, so no. God dang it. No. Ka. There we go. Noka. Noka. Farmer. Noka no musume. Farmer's daughter. Okay. Farming family. Okay. Farming family. And technically it can mean farm house as well. Nojo. So when I'm driving home from work, I will regularly call out the things that I see along the way. And it's a lot of fields, farms, and trees. That's most of what I see. And then occasionally, like interspersed with small cities, So I do say Nojo quite a bit during those rides. So now I will be saying Noka very often and pointing at the house. Be like very specific. Okay, so nama. Nama, nama. Okay. Nama. Raw. Uncooked. Fresh. Natural. Inexperienced. Okay. Then cash. Archaic, though. Insufficient, incomplete, just a little. Okay. And of course, we gotta add it in there. Unprotected sex. Raw dogging baby. Okay, there we go. Add that in. All right, we got quite a bit from this little fluff article about carrots. Great. So, yobareru, to be called. So, yobareru, right here. We also got usuku, usui, another way of saying thin. So that was good. Let's see, what else did we get from this? Noka, farmer, farmhouse. In this case, very much farmhouse because noka no hito, that implies farmer to me. So I might think of it more as farmhouse. But sure. We got to see kisetsu again, season. That's great. It's always good to get review like that. And nama, meaning raw. I've used the phrase, sumimasen, namabiru, onegaishimasu, like a lot, you know, like a lot. But I did not really know what it meant. So that's actually really kind of fun. All right, thank you, carrots. All right, our next article, let's reset this a little bit here, is about gas, I guess. So let's look at the title here. 自転車ルール。Okay? ルールに違反した時に払うお金の案が決まる. So they're deciding something about on. What is on here? I don't know this one. And I've forgotten harao because I'm very good at that. And I'm not sure what ihan is. So we're already looking stuff up and we're not that far into this. I am actually quite ecstatic about this because that's great. That's great. It means we're getting new stuff. It is nice to get the ones where you're just like right on through. But okay. Ihan. Violation, offense, violation, offense, breach, transgression, infringement, contraceptive. Yep. Okay, so ihan here. Ruru. Is this just saying breaking a rule? Is that what is ruru supposed to be rule? Violation of rules. Yes, it is. Gosh, freaking katakana. Okay. Ruru ni ihan shita toki. When you break the rules, ni harau okane no an. Okay. Let me do a bit of review here because I forget this one. Is okay. To pay. Okay. When you pay to break the rules, the money's on. I don't know this one either. So we're looking up yet again. Awesome. Idea, plan, proposal, suggestion. Well, you know what? It's no surprise that I did not know this one. Okay. On. Okay. So this is saying uh, people that break the rules while riding bikes, I'm guessing, will have to pay a fine. Will have to pay a fine. Bicycle A proposal. Where are they getting that? Where is that coming from? Okay. I mean, I know where proposal is. I know where bicycle is coming from. But okay. So for violating the rules will be decided. So they're currently voting on this, whatever this is. Okay. 自転車のルールについてのニュースです。Okay. Hey, it's news about bicycle rules. Okay. 警察庁は自転車の交通のルール、交通のルールに違反した人に、来年4月からお金を払っても、らおう。I don't like that. らおうと考えてます。Okay. That was a lot. We know a decent amount of this. So violation was Ihan, right? Yeah, violation. So violating what? So ni is pointing the action of this Ihan shita. So Ihan shita hito, people that violate. What are they violating? Rules. Ruru ni Ihan shita hito. 自転車で交通. And the reason I jumped over here and started reading this instead of starting from here is because I know this word. It's just not popping into my brain. So we gotta look it up. I was stalling. I was hoping I could get traffic to pop into my brain. Okay. It makes sense as soon as I read it because this first bit means to mingle and this second bit means to pass through or can mean traffic. Also can get used to just mean like a road occasionally. Like tori uses that. So tsu, traffic. So this is saying people that violate the rules of bicycle traffic next month on April, from April next year, not next month, next year. Nen. Doing good. Okane o haratte mo. They'll have to pay money and oh, what the frickin' heck is this? Paste. Oh, okay. Oh, moral. I see. Nope. Moral. Oh, it might be moral. Yeah, it's in that form. Okay. To receive, to take, to accept. So all together, what is this saying? I think it's just saying that next year, they're going to begin. If this passes, they're going to be charging people money who violate bicycle rules. Plan to make people who violate traffic rules on bicycles pay starting next April. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't already the case, you know? Like, hey, if you break the rule in a car, that's worse than in a bike because you're driving a big clunk of metal that can easily kill someone. But someone could get pretty hurt with a bicycle accident too. Okay. どのくらい、払ってもらうか、案を出しました。Okay. So we had on earlier, right, for idea, right here. Uh, so they're saying, uh, I actually, this is one of those ones where I technically know everything that's in it, but it's not popping up. We have come up with a proposal on how much they should pay. And proposal was the on o deshimashita. So put out a proposal and morau, right here, to proceed to take to accept. Get someone to do something. Oh. It's it can be auxiliaried. Okay. So an auxiliary verb goes on to another verb to add to that. So moral, to get someone to do something. Aratte moral, to get someone to pay. So what will they get someone to pay is what is the proposal that they've put out. Okay. Well, we got there. 携帯電話を使うながら、乗ると、1万2000円です。Really? Okay. So, we already know everything here. So this is actually pretty fun. 携帯電話, that's cell phone. 携帯電話を使う is to use your cell phone. So, 使いながら. So they've put it into the E form and added nagara. Nagara is while. So, while what? Noru, to ride. So, 携帯電話使いで sorry, I'm so used to this being an sound. 使いながら乗ると1万2000円です。So, 携帯電話を使いながら乗ると1万2000円です。Okay, so using your phone while riding will result in a ichiman. So 1 man is 10,000. So 10,000, 12,000 yen essentially, are 120 USD, give or take. We'll see because that's changing constantly. Okay. 信号を守らない。Is this protect, right? So, what was shingo? Both of these we already know. So I'm a bit annoyed with my brain that's not popping them in there, but not obey shingo signals, yeah. And obey. Wait a second. Here. Mamoru is what we're looking at here. So let's add that in. Go boop. Mamoru, protection, defense, providence. Okay. Which is what I translated as was protection. So, shingo o mamoranai. Not protecting traffic signals? Not obeying them, I guess? Sure. Is a $60 fine. Okay. So then we have breki ga kuwareta. Brake failing 自転車の乗ると、5000円です。So I'm assuming that I've done the katakana tango here correctly, and this is break. We'll find out real shortly. But kawareru is to. I thought kawareru. Sorry, kawareru was like to fall apart. Unless this is a different kawareru, which it could. Happens quite often. To be broken, to be fall apart, to stop working. Okay, so that's probably what they're using them here, is the stop working. So if your brakes on your kawareta, so ブレーキが壊れた自転車に乗ると5000円です。So they're saying if you don't use your brakes, or if your brakes are broke, yep, okay, there you go. Okay, all right. So this keisatsu cho. So cho we see a lot for like groups. Keisatsu is police, so this is police group, right? So keisatsu wa toku ni. Toku ni, we got the other day, if you recall, toku ni to mean in particular. So, toku ni oki na jikko ni naru ihan o shita hito ni okane o haratte morau to kangaitemasu. Okay, so the thought is that they will make the people that break the rules pay money. Oki na jiko. Jiko here. I know we've seen this one too. That one sounds familiar. But it's also one that's not popping in my brain. So let's look it up real quick. Accident. Dang it. So according to the police, in particular, a lot of accidents are caused by people violating these rules, and so they will be making them pay money for breaking the rules. Okay, yeah, that's how that works. It's especially getting people to pay for violations that result in major accidents. Yes. Okay. So, 大きな事故になる違反をした人に. So, the people whose violation becomes a big accident. お金を払ってもらうと考えてます. And we had toku ni there. Wow. This has been a great day for getting new words, y'all. This has been wonderful. Okay. Well, let's start adding them in here. Wow. We actually have almost maxed out Anki. That's fun. So let's get to our first one here with Ihan. Violation, offense, breach, transgression, infringement, and contraception. Okay. Ihan. I'd say, is he doing it on purpose? Yes, always. Okay, unless I'm not, in which case I ain't. Violation of offense into the breach. Okay. All right. I don't think I need more words that mean the same thing there. Do I have harao in here? I believe we do, but it's always good to double check. Yes, okay. Morao. And let's add moral and make sure we show that there's an auxiliary verb to this. Actually, let's specifically do te plus morau. And it's written in kana when it's like that. So verb te plus moral. Okay. To get someone to do something. Okay, cool. Add that in there. Good, good, good. We already had tekureru and teageru are both closely related, says Fenwick. Yeah, oh, for moral. Teageru, I know, and te kureru. So I guess the differences will be in how, because ageru is doing something for someone, right? Kureru is someone doing something for you or someone else, but you're not the one doing it, they are. And then moral here is almost implying that there's a bit of force to it. Does that feel kind of correct? We already had that in there. We already have chiko in there. And we already had kawareru in there. Cool. Okay. Well, that seems great. We got quite a bit. We got to see new stuff. We got to see some stuff that we already knew, but doesn't come up very often, like jingo or shingo here, because I don't read about traffic lights all that often, you know. Okay. Yeah. So keisatsu cho. This is nice because it's helping to cement thinking about this cho as like group almost. So we got to see kotsu, traffic again. Hopefully it starts to stick a little bit more. Ihan, violation. So that's cool. So ihan shita hito is people that violate the something. In this case, ruru. Okay. We got moral on there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. We got to see toku ni again, to mean like a particular thing. So in particular, big things that become a big accident from rule violating people, they want them to pay the money. All right. So how many? It says 15 here, but we've actually added so many that we're past the limit of the day. So that's kind of fun. And looking at the time, I'll definitely be doing Anki off video. But do not worry, we will be doing Anki. Anyways, that was great. We got to do a little bit of review with our conditional ba. Remember, re from tabe becomes tabere ba. All of the godans are just their sound, ba. And kuru and suru are strangely normal. The rus become re and ba to establish an if something. So that's pretty fun actually. So let's see. Osaka ni ikeba takusan tai no, let's not do that one. たくさんお好み焼きを食べます。I will eat a lot of okonomiyaki if I go to Osaka. All right, fair enough, right? That was good review. We got a lot of words from both articles, which is awesome. Love to see that. I'd say all in all, a great study day. All right. Anyways, hopefully you got a lot out of that as well. Obviously, I did. いつもありがとうございます. As always, thank you so much. Good luck with your studies, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for the next daily study video. All right. See you later. Bye.